All right, so now you can hear me and I can hear me. God, that's lovely. Okay, so everybody that knows Ed knows some things about him. They know that he was loud, that he was very bright. They know that he was very loyal and very loving. And you also know that he had a temper. And if you had an argument with him, he never gave an inch. And he was always going to win, no matter what. But the one thing that a lot of people don't know about Ed is just how sentimental he was. I'm just going to say a few things about that. After Ed passed away, I knew he had a memorabilia drawer, but he never let me go in it. And when I did go through it, he kept everything. He kept every postcard, every ticket stub for a movie, every hotel receipt, every love letter, every photo, every playbill for every play we went to, every airline ticket when it was on paper. He had everything. And I was able to go back through all of it and realize he curated his life. And so everything that I had forgotten, I got back from those memories. I don't know why he did that. He has things from when he was in high school. He has things from when he was in college for a semester. You know, he has everything. He's so sentimentally kept everything. The other thing that I wanted to say is that everybody knows that his favorite holiday was Halloween, as he called it Gay Christmas. But at the same time, he always used to tell people that Christmas was my thing, but it wasn't. It was actually Ed's thing. We had a tradition before I even met him of having an annual Christmas party where he would have friends and family bring special ornaments every year to hang on the tree. And it became our tradition. And every year when we did our Christmas tree, Ed could remember every single ornament, who it was from, what year it was from, and what the relationship was with every single one. And we must have 300 Christmas ornaments that were like that. And he got it all by memory. I couldn't remember even the ones that I got last year from people. I'm like, oh, no. And they'd be like, yeah, we got that one from Chloe, and that one came from Debbie, and that one came from Kel. And I'd be like, okay, you say so. And he was right about every single one. The last thing I want to say is that he was giving in ways that people didn't see. Whenever he would cook for meals for the week, for lunches or for dinners, he would make extra food and make plates for our elderly neighbours. So, because he knew they wouldn't cook for themselves. He would take food to Shirley across the street and to Kathy next door to make sure that they ate. And he didn't do it for acknowledgement. He didn't do it in front of all of you. He did it because it was the right thing to do. The last one I was going to tell you is I used to kill all the fish in the aquarium because I would completely forget that I had lotion on my hands, and I would stick my hands, and 2 days later the fish would all die. And I was so upset by this that whenever a fish would just die naturally, I would get upset and I would cry. So Ed took to actually checking the aquarium every day before I got out of bed. And if a fish had died, he would take it out and dispose of it, and then replace it later in the day with a different fish, expecting that I wouldn't know. And the thing is, of course I realized, it's like, okay, you take an angelfish that's 3 inches tall and replace it with one that's a quarter of an inch tall. It's like it's not the same fish. But he never said anything, and I never said anything. It was just one of those quiet things that he did because he knew that he would take care of me. I've been changed completely by knowing him. He was an original, as someone said on the memorial. He was a force of nature, which is definitely true. I'm grateful that he chose to spend his life with me. Heartbroken as I am that he passed suddenly and too soon, I'm honoured to be able to carry a little bit of Ed with me wherever I go, and to keep his memory alive. There's one of his sayings was, life is a banquet and some poor suckers are starving to death. I have it tattooed on my leg. Ed believed that life was something to explore, to enjoy, and to exhaust. He always said you can sleep when you're dead. So guess what? Sleep soundly, Pokey, you earned it.